Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? You'll have to bear with me. I think I need to turn down the game. Where are we? Hello there, chaps. Where's the settings? Settings. Right. Volume. Audio. Yeah, I'll turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Yes. But even that's a bit loud, isn't it? I don't even have to go to 10. Right. So, for those of you who don't know, I don't know how much I'm allowed to disclose under NDA, but Paradox Games reached out to me, so we are playing the good evening. We are playing the new expansion for Victoria 3. Unfortunately, I have no fucking idea how to play the game, so we're going to be learning as we go. So the year is 1836. William of Hanover is King of Great Britain. The Industrial Revolution is well underway, bringing cataclysmic social changes along with it. More than 20 years have passed since the Congress of Vienna imposed some semblance of order upon Europe, and unrest is once again starting to brew among the great powers. It will be up to you to guide Great Britain to glory over the following century. There's no way to win in Victoria 3. We'll see about that. You set your own goals and experience different stories in the process of making them. Right, so let's do a bit. Hello there! Oh, hello, my friend from the Falklands.
Good afternoon, sir. I have completed my envoy for trade with China and Scotland.
Good work, Ryan. I was wondering from the last stream, Lieutenant, what is your chippy order? Oh, cod and chips every day of the week. Every day of the week. What have they done to it? What do you mean, what have they done to it? They've done nothing to me. They've just made me get into the power packet. I'll have haddock on the occasion. So yeah, this is going to be a chill stream while we learn to play Victoria 3. It's going to be good.
So
hello, gentlemen. So let's go next. Victoria 3 is about taking charge of growing and shaping a Victorian-era country, which a primary focus on economics and politics. You will be constructing a society of your own imagination, while overcoming internal and external obstacles. Politics, economics, diplomacy, and war are all tools to that end, but must be employed with care as your population have needs and desires of their own. Your decision will impact them, and they will in turn attempt to influence you. Victoria 3 is a dynamic simulation with many moving parts. Oh god, there's 8 to these. Okay. Right, I can do that. Instant overview. Okay. Okay, we've got that. That's good. War. There will be war. Sometimes you'll see underlined text or a coloured name. I think we're not meant to call them coloured anymore. I think it's, I think we call them, you know, people of ethnic background. I think coloured is... And they've spelt coloured wrong as well. Outrageous. If you're going to be racist, at least get it right. Goodness me. Or concept. However, your cursor over such a text to get more information in a new window called Tooltip. Keep your cursor still for a moment on Tooltip. Okay. I'll probably figure that out. Over the Tooltip. This is the Tooltip. Okay, cracking. Right. So this is a slow learning process, boys. Yes, I've done that. Yes. Do we do that? Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Right, so that's how we do it. An intuitive system, I think. Yes, yes. Yeah, it looks a good game. So we've got access to the new DLC, so we're going to try that out. Bureaucracy, authority, influence. Right, we're going for authority. So, okay, we want... Okay, so it's a balancing act, as they mainly are. Okay, so money in the treasury is used to fund state apparatus. Vast majority of money is circulated by buildings and pots in and outside your direct control. Building these pots. Okay, so industry goes to people. Tax the people. Standard stuff. Even I know that one. Left side. Okay, so next. So what do we do? Lens introduction. So military. That's the only one I really care about. I'm not going to lie to you. Open the lens interface by clicking it. Right. Military. Next. Okay, so we... Oh, look at that! Create a fleet. Well, I think we're best. Lens introduction. Each lens has its own map mode. Zoom in and look at the map. Yeah. Okay. Here we are. Western Europe. There we are. So that's Bournemouth. We don't like Bournemouth. We like Plymouth though. There we are. Look at that. Okay, so each lens, zoom in, look at the map when you're ready to move in. Okay. Close the lens interface by clicking the button again. That I did. Yes. Okay, next. Pause the game. Oh, okay, so it's continuously going. You've just been given your first tutorial challenge. Right, bear with me. Invade France. Good idea. I'll explain it very quickly. You make iron and wood to make tools and make chairs and become rich. Right you are. We'll do that. Oh, the chair industry is going to be fantastic. Open the journal by clicking the highlighted button to the left and begin. Armed Forces Veteran Consultation. Is due to the... Okay, we like that. Open the journal panel by clicking the highlighted button. Is this the highlighted button? Thank you for the follow. How about this one? No? No, which is the... Open the journal by clicking... Oh dear. Highlighted button. Which is the highlighted button? Open the journal, highlighted button to the left. Oh, on the left. Oh, right. Sorry, I was not looking. Okay, there we are. Expand a basic building process. Will complete at level 9. Expand in... Hang on, so good luck. So, you've been tasked with expanding basic agriculture. You can either try to complete the challenge yourself without any guidance, or tell me how. Right. Well, it's not really... Okay. Tell me how. Buildings are built but in states. By clicking a state, you can see which buildings already exist there. Find a state called Yorkshire. The mightiest state of Yorkshire, boys. Right, here we are. Buildings, right. What are we going to build? Gentlemen, the mighty state of Yorkshire, boys. Let me tell you. In the building overview, we'll see an overview of building. Bear with me, boys. We're still getting used to this. Yeah, it's a land of two. In the building overview panel, you'll see an overview of buildings that are present in the state of... Don't call it the state of Yorkshire. It's a county. It's not a state. Grouped by 4 categories: urban, resource, agricultural, and development. Click the rye farm in the state panel. Oh, this is not looking good for me. Oh, there we are. I've clicked the rye farm. Okay, so expand. How much do we want to expand it to? We've successfully ordered the expansion of rye farms in Yorkshire. Building takes time. I understand. Right, so we'll put... How much is reasonable for expansion? Let's do that. Okay, right. We want a good amount of productivity. Okay, let's see. Maybe 2 was good. There we are. Let's get to that amount, shall we? Okay, we're doing something. Ooh, blimey. Are we projecting further across the field? Right. Okay. So, let's see. So we own the Raj. Oh no, the East India Trading Company owns it. We can own them, right? We can take control of that. Okay. This is my very first time, despite Paradox, now, sponsoring me. It's very important. So, what do we do now? Okay, unpause. Okay, it's Friday. It's Saturday. Oh, God, this is going to be... Right. Okay, well, I did see this, so let's automatically create a fleet. No, we don't want that. Western Europe. Select the HQ. Right, headquarters in Western Europe, so presumably right-click to zoom to location. Okay, so obviously that's the British Isles. Let's recruit an admiral. Who have we got? What's Sir Sidney Smith? There's a cockburn, we could do that. Let's do this one. This seems the most qualified, doesn't he? Why is it a red coat? Okay, well, let's get him. Yep, that's fine. Yep, you're stationed in Plymouth. Nearest to me. Okay, there we are. Select the mission. HCV. Yeah, it is worrying. Yeah, yes, quite so, quite so. Better than being well. It said Victorian. Oh, elections. Oh, when did that happen? Oh, the Tories won. Yeah, well, what's new there, I suppose. North German National... Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that could be a problem, couldn't it? Right. So, I'm clicking on a load of things and not knowing... I really wish there was more of a guide to this. This is terrible. There's no longer a block member... What? Right, well, we're fixing that then. Where on earth is that? That sounds like it could be in India. What's this? Okay, I have no idea what's going on. My God, I'm pre-government reform. Okay, right. So what's it saying? William Hanover. Proposal of the British Ottoman Treaty. Oh my word, there is so much going on. Okay. Let's go at ×1 speed, just so I can get an idea of what's going on. So, Leeds is always colonized. There's clients. So let's... Okay, there's a lot going on. So do I have a fleet? I'm pretty sure I created one. Let's go to Plymouth. Where's my fleet? Ooh, I should increase that. Maybe that's a good idea. There we are. Increase the grain, the wheat farms. Okay, so we want to produce wood, do we? That's a good idea. Gentlemen, how do I do anything? Buy mouse. I'm speaking. Mouse PI. Oh, I'll take a mouse private investigator. Do I have my mandatory gin and tonic? That I do not, sadly. There she is. Powerhouse of Great Britain, Birmingham. Then there's London. Can I just plan an invasion? Want to do that. Normandy. Right click to open the contact. Open diplomacy. With... Okay, how do I blow them up? Draft a treaty. Well, we don't do that, do we? Building expanded. The expansion of rye farms in Yorkshire you would... okay. Is now complete. The building can support a larger workforce and produce goods. Also, no longer have to pay weekly material costs for goods required for the expansion. The rate of which you want the expansion across the Great Britain is limited in your... Oh, my word. So this is it. Oh, there we are. Look at that. English reawakening, boys. There we are. Right. So, I have no idea what's going on. Thank you for the follow. Where's that? Now, gentlemen. Let's keep politics off the dinner table here. Ooh, opium wars. Yes, absolutely. You are going to eat the opium. Right. We're going to invade fucking China here. Okay. Right, here we are. The Qing Dynasty. Where are our boys? They're around here somewhere. Hong Kong is like somewhere around here, isn't it? No, it's not that. It's one of these, like, Canton. Where's Canton? It's around here. I want to blow it up. Right, how do I invade the Qing? Someone who knows this game better than I do, help me out here. East India Trade Company. We'll be taking, ooh, hang on. Tobacco. Yes. We want more of that. Ooh. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know, good to be sure on these things. Good morning, Protide. They're realistic, not living in a fantasy. And now, gentlemen, no politics. Behave yourself. Oh, these are the chaps who were indirect subject of the East India Company. Well, we're going to take it under the control of not the East India Company. So, yeah, let's do it. Why not? I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but what could go wrong here? All of you who actually know how to play this game probably picking up. Thank you, Corvus, so much! The colonies are going well. I'm still figuring it out. We've created a fleet, supposedly. I don't know how to understand where we've made the fleet, but it... You know, there was an indication there was a fleet. Do you need a gun? The... P-Light Party. P. Sorry, I'm a bit more mature than that, as we well know. Right, so... We need to expand the port. Goodness me, that is an economic... Ooh, okay, that's bad. We don't want to go too far with that. But Plymouth is the largest port in Europe, and therefore we're going to expand the ever-loving crap out of it. A few of those as well. Barracks, obviously. Increase that. How do I get my military spending better? Ooh, what's this? Biscuits. No, biscuits, sorry. Not biscuits. That we could do with some biscuits. Right, so I have no idea what's going on. To be honest with you. A bit in nail yards, I think. Right, okay, so where are they? Military lens. Plan an invasion. Select a state to invade. Right, immediately. What? What do you mean not at war? We're always at war. How do I declare a war? Fine, I'll go for someone we are at war with. Why are we not at war with the Qing? Who are we at war with? I want a war! God damn it, where's the bloody war going on? Surely there's at least one war. We are Great Britain in the Victorian era. What about these Yanks? Yeah, they don't like us. That's fine. There's various bits. Invade the Argies. Good idea. Oh, blimey, solo birthday tomorrow. Oh, I'll make sure to announce a happy birthday for you, sir. I'll make sure to announce a happy birthday. Don't you worry. Aren't we at war with any of these people? Why is Brazil so wary of us? We fucking got their royal family in here. No, they're okay. They're not really going to exist for much longer, are they? Right. Hello, hills. Yeah, the mighty nation state of Nova Scotia, which is around here somewhere. Indeed. Pretty sure it's like in this area. My. Right, okay. Oh, learn the game. Right. Change any production. Tell me how. Yes, that's good. Right. Production methods can be changed from the building panel. Okay, in the home counties. Look for the rye farm in the home counties state. Right. Can we just zoom in on the home counties? Okay. No, we can't. Let's zoom. Okay, so I imagine the home. Yeah, that's the Midlands. I can never remember which one the home counties count as. My bloody. There's East Anglia. There's West. It's not. Oh, London. London's the home counties. Right. Okay. So we're gonna change from rye. So, what's this? Secondary production method. Base. Harvesting production method. So which one do we want to do? Select any. Grain. Which produces the most grain? We'll go with this one. Why not? Soil enriching farming. That sounds good. Let's do that. Okay, good. We've done something. Yes. We could do simple. What do you... No, hang on. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that at all. Right, potatoes. There we are. Potatoes are good. Ireland's gonna love us for this one, boys. Invade Brazil. I'm not invading fucking Brazil. Goodness me, no. Give the masses what they want. Why are we invading Brazil? Right, mod poll. Do we invade Brazil? Is that what's gonna happen now? Are we invading Brazil? Tell me why. Okay. Determine the change. Okay. Open the panel for rye in the home counties. Yes, we did that. Rye. Okay, so it's a money sink. Okay. If you hover over any of the active production methods, you can see the tooltip for how many goods the production method consumes. There is a lot of information here. You'd think I'd be better played for it, but clearly not. And we're not going for ox power. That's outrageous. Right, we're sticking with what we've got. Okay, so the rye farms are doing their thing. Maybe we need to go to normal speed. Maybe that's the problem here. Maybe I'm the issue. No, surely not. That can't be me. I love these sorts of games. Ooh, are the Falklands Islands? Right, okay, so next. Okay. Something upgrading more modern production. It's not very desirable, particularly at market price, if any of its input. Shortage, another reason. I understand. I'm lying. I'm lying completely. I have no idea. Are the Falklands around here somewhere? Ah, there we are. Look at that, boys. RG's fuming. Someone make a screenshot of this. Okay, we changed production method. That was good. So that's home counties, isn't it? How do we zoom in on it? Go to journal entry. Right, well that wasn't helpful. Was it in the home counties? No. I love bureaucracy. Store information about our systems. Okay, well, let's do that then, shall we? Let's do that. Right, let's see what's in the journal. Okay, right. So, paper mills. Tell me how. So, we're going to do this. Step 1. Remove the southwest. Right, you can piss right off is what you can do. Good afternoon. I'm well, Paul. I'm just trying to figure out this this stuff. By this point, you can already see. Okay, buildings. Right. Paper mills. Here are all the paper mills. So, one of the most important aspects of a building is its productivity. The high productivity of the paper mills in the home counties is what led us to select for its expansion. Productivity is a better measurement than profit to determine how valuable a building is to you, since it measures the values it adds to your economy, considering aspiring wages, tax subsidy, dividends. It can vary. Okay. Now let's start expansion. Right, I can do that. So what does it want us to do? So we expand on that. How much will that do? Okay, I'm gonna go down to slow. I understand. Right. Okay, so we've expanded the paper mills. Okay, so I tell you what we're gonna do. Since everyone said to build chairs, there's domestic. Clicks to subset. Right. Okay, Dixie has become an awakening. That's not in our business. Right. How do we manufacture chairs? I'm assuming that's chairs. Someone help me. Anything the Irish need is protection. Yes, certainly. Right, so I'll subsidize. None of them are subsidized. Okay. Expand. Well, Birmingham, that's how it's gonna have to be. Let's do that. Expand. Yes, let's expand it in the Midlands. That's not good. That's taking away overall, isn't it? Or is it? What am I missing here? Wow, okay, that's a terrible idea. Let's not do that. How do I do the other way? Man, I'm really messing this up. Higher learning. Society should be ruled by philosopher kings. Finally, something I can agree with. Okay. Flanders. Ooh, okay, that's a money sink. We don't want to pour into that. Peasants. Okay, there's a lot of peasants here. Not doing much, are they?
You need an IKEA for chairs.
You need an IKEA for chairs? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay, so. Okay, right. I did that. Open buildings. Let's go down to paper mills. Yep. Great job. Now continue to explore the game. We wait for the expansion to finish. Okay, so there's a lot of waiting, I think. I should think. Right, continue to explore the game. So let's check military. This bit I understand. So where's that? The core of Royal Marines. That's our lot. Raise conscript. 0 conscript. Ooh. How are we looking? Landing Marines. Right, well, let's expand that, shall we? And let's do it over. If we're going to invade Brazil, we're going to have to get them on the Falklands, aren't we? Right, let's start on the Falklands. There we are. Building of barracks started. It's going to be our military rock bed. Put all the budget into military. Now that's something we could get behind. French national awakening in Normandy. That could be a problem. That's going to be quite the problem, actually. Army of the Mediterranean. Okay, they're burning a lot. But we can do something with them. Army of the West Indies. Right, we've got a lot of... Okay, we need more artillery. So where's the West Indies gone? It'll be around here somewhere. No, we don't need the West Indies, actually. I've changed my mind. Where's the Raj? Okay, military. Where's the Raj? Army of India. Right, let's see. Hugoff. Okay, let's see. We could totally have more there. Right, okay, so Army of India needs more mobile artillery. Yes. Yes, do that. Where's the Army of India? India. The Raj, not India. Where is it? Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna need a few there. You wouldn't understand. If you're not British, you wouldn't understand why I'm increasing military presence in Ulster. It's quite an important part. Right, so where is India? And there's Newfoundland. That would make Hills happy. We can do that for our invasion of America. Change Argentina to the West Falklands. Good idea. I couldn't agree more. West India. Right. West India. Sorry, that's not the one. India. British Ceylon. Right. We need military presence in Ceylon because the Tamils are going to be a pain in the arse. So we'll build up that and we'll start launching invasion. Right. Good. We've done something useful. I don't know how useful, but it... Ooh, too many. Ooh, okay. I need to reduce that. Sorry, I got carried away. Okay. Let's just get 2 of them, shall we? Skirmish infantry. Right. Well, we've got plenty there. Okay, so that's good. Yes. East India Company here. Let's see. Okay, you're doing well. You're doing well. Right, let's invade everywhere else. No, we indirectly control them. Well, let's directly control them, shall we? Ooh, dear. It is basically all of ours, but I really do like this this little bit here. I mean, I like all of it. Ooh, Nepal, we could go for that. Well, why don't we do it? Okay, draft diplomatic actions. Begin damaging relations. Yeah, actually, not Nepal. The Gherkin is a pain in the ass. Right, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to really fuck up the Chinese. Where's Canton? If I mess this up, this will be... Okay, where is... I've got where Hong Kong is. This is really testing my geography. Hong Kong is, like, around here, isn't it? So, there it is. Hong Kong. Right. Oh, hang on. Are these ours? No, surely they're not. Okay, let's invade them. How do I invade them? Well, why can't I just... embargo? How do I flood them with opium? Who knows how to flood them with opium? I'm not dealing with the Netherlands. We'll sort that. Okay, so we're already at the... Where's the invasion, please? Right, well, let's get rid of some of the relations, shall we? Because I really want Hong Kong now. It's going to be mine. I'm going to separate it and all. Right. Okay. Harvest conditions in Malta. Ooh, we're neglecting that, aren't we? Just a little bit. Okay. Right, so... There's a war. Oh, battle in Laos. Right, so this must be a... Ooh, well, look at that. Yeah, they're getting a bit feisty. What's going on in the Orient? Maybe we could reinforce one of them. No, we like these ones. Let's reinforce them, shall we? Can we reinforce them? Okay. How do I invade? Is there an invade button? Okay, what's this? Tell me how. Let's do some learning. An overview of your subjects can be found in the Subjects tab on the Diplomacy panel. Right. Where's the Diplomacy? I have a bizarre feeling the Diplomacy lens is going to be the one that... Ooh! Ah! Look at this! Established colony! Right, well... I didn't know this was a feature, but here we go! Well, let's do that then. That's something I can get behind. Right. Where is it? South China. Right, I really like a colony right there. Established colony. Why can't I just do one here? You know, I want to... Okay, right. Something about my subjects. I don't really care about that. I care about the colony. Diplomacy. Let's figure out diplomacy lens. Open on the diplomacy panel. Is that the same? Oh, okay, the panel, not the lens. Okay, subject. Here you have, thank you for the follow. And select the diplomatic lens, select demands, and begin a treaty port. Hope it helped. Thank you. I'll do that immediately. I'll do this. Right, what's this? Here you can see, underneath the name of the subject type, there is a Liberty Desire bar. This bar shows you the current Liberty Desire level. You can hover over each to see how it negative... range from positive to negative. Right, who's okay? They're alright, they're alright. They're less than alright, but that's fine. Okay, there we are, Nova Scotia. Now, I know that one because of hills. How's the day? It's alright. Thank you for the follow, Queen Boudica. Much appreciated. To the right, you'll see your available overlord actions. Will I? Will I? They can be used to find Taylor and set the... What does that mean? Overlord actions are not only the way to... Relations boosting... Right. I understand. Right, tell you what, we're just going to do the thing with the port. So, what did he say? Diplomatic lens. Diplomatic lens. Okay. I've clicked it. Yeah, that's the lens. Diplomatic lens. Okay, we've done that. Okay, so we can do... So what was it? Treaty port. Right. Take treaty port. There we are. Okay, that's ours. Confirm. Okay. Ah, Sir Robert Peel! Oh, good stuff.
Glad to see increased military presence in my home province of Ulster earlier, Sir Henry.
Let's see. Political strength. Why did this... Okay. Well, let's do this. Gets urbanization concerns addressed in 5 years. Okay,
That's
so
not period accurate.
A wonderful idea. Anything to do with Sir Robert Peel, we're accepting immediately. Okay, so we have a lot of troops and they don't. So we're going to force a diplomatic play. Okay, right, let's do this. That's ours now. Or we're going to take it. So give us Hong Kong, or there's going to be problems. Severe problems, I say. We're going to start a war. I need some tea as well at some point. I'm rather famished on things. Right, so South China Sea. That's France. Yeah, what? Right. Okay, so they're not going to be happy with us. Polish National Awakening, that's good. We like that. We can deal with that. Right, so... Oh, I should probably be doing something other than trying to invade China, shouldn't I? Okay, tell me how. Right. We've done that. Open the buildings panel. We did that. Well, okay, paper mills. Where's the paper mills? Right, so we want to expand to that. Yes, home counties. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Solid. Skip lesson. Okay, we've done that. Lower... Okay. Tell me how. Thank you for the follows. Take back Hawaii. Not a bad idea. Let's do that. An overview of the subjects can be found in the diplomacy panel. In here. Oh, we did this, didn't we? Right. I understand. Okay. Military. We've got an army. Plan an invasion. Ah, look at this! Ah, fantastic. Great Britain gets railway connection for 5 years. Yorkshire, steamer. We're on track for the invasion. Let's do these. Let's do this. Okay. Plan invasion. Okay, that's not good. We can't plan invasion there, which is rather annoying. Station. Right. I want to do trade. Give me my port. I want this one, please. This would be good. Yeah. Imagine posting the same question every time. What was your question? I completely forgot. Yeah. Would I like to colonise your door? I certainly would. Good day to you too, ladies. Oh, hang on. That's not good. 2 arms. Okay, well, we can blow something up. There's less of them. Or fewer of them, should I say. The revolution playing Canada has... No Canadian radical revolt. 2 arms! Right. No Canadian revolt. Right. How do I blow them up? Who are the chaps revolting here? Okay, right. How do I do this? Yes? Maybe? Alright, well, I've got an idea. Let's blow them up. How do I do this? Oh, the war's kicking off. So where are they fighting? Let's watch this. I want to see this war. How's the revolt going? It sounded like shooting's over here. Nope, that's something. Ah, here we are! Now we're talking, boys! Let's invade! Right, I was waiting for this. Right, that Nova Scotia thing, that could wait for a second. Right, South China Sea. Well, the Qing are getting a bit funky, don't you think? Right, plan invasion. There we are. Hong Kong. Sounds great. Select fleet. Portsmouth Station. Plymouth Station. Oh, we have 1 frigate and 1 ship of the line. Well, when in Rome, I say. When in Rome. Select an army. Army of the West Indies. Army of India. Let's do India. That sounds like a good idea. There we go. Confirm. Travel time, NA. 6 months. That could be a while, couldn't it? Not really what I'm intending to. Okay, how about we take this one? Right, where are these? East Indies. No, not that. Cape of Good Hope. We could do that. Could do that. Where are these? Western Europe. Western Europe. Southern Europe. Indochina. How long could you be there? Not yet mobilized. Okay, we'll mobilize faster. How do I make them mobilize? Okay, how about Army of the West Indies? Not yet mobilized. Will one of you fucking mobilize? Nah, I suppose it has to be the case, doesn't it? Army of India. Ah, it's on it. What's the worst that could happen? Right, let's invade. 6 months' time and we'll be good. Where are our boys? Okay, hopefully that invasion goes well. I can only see good things coming. Victoria 3. Yes, that's a game. DLC coming out and there'll be a free-to-play weekend coming up, I believe. Okay, we're not gaining a lot off that. How's this war going? Are they winning? Oh, it's Quebec. Right, okay. Thank God Punisher's not watching this. I'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, looks like they're winning. Victoria's our new princess, and God bless her soul. Right, who are our boys? Hanover left the British Empire. Bastards. Bastards, I say. Okay, we're winning. How do I make sure that we win? Attacking formation. Military unit types. Right, what are we dealing with? Line infantry versus line infantry. Well, looks like they're about to get their asses handed to them. Look at this. A sterling British victory, if ever I did see one. There we are, huzzah! We beat them. Right. Unenforced. There we are, look at that. Right, there we are. Quebec can bugger off. I don't care what they say. We won. That's what matters. Oh, yes, we did that. Tell me why. Yes. We did all of that. Right, South Atlantic slave trade. Okay, we probably need to put an end to that. We'll time out in 48 years. Right, okay, well, we can do 48 years. First, I want to see Hong Kong invaded. What's my opinion of France? Nothing good, that's for certain. Oh, there we are. I've gained a new mandate. Wow, I wish I understood any of what this means. I am just not particularly capable of this game. Okay, so the war's going... Ooh, wow, a lot of them are dying. Oh, our fleet landed! Let's have a look. Ah, look at this! Huzzah! Excellent work. Good job, gentlemen. Now start shooting them, please, if you wouldn't mind. Now, which are ours? Oh, we're the green ones. Hey, don't worry, you've got guns, they've got, like, pitchforks. You'll be alright. What about here? Are you doing alright? Oh, that's not quite yet. This is a prelude to the open war, isn't it? Oh, the king is dead. God save the queen! God bless you, Your Majesty. Right, there we are. Okay. Yes, 55 days at Peking. So, I don't know how the new naval update works. Greetings, every first time from the stream. Much love from a halfway dozen. Much love myself, sir. Thank you very much. And thank you for the follow, Chedley. Right, we're about to gain victory over these native savages. Look at this. Right. I mean, since we're here, we might as well not stop.
Where do you think
I know
you are,
we,
man?
you know, typically stop, but... Sorry, I'll adjust my posture. My deepest apologies. Ooh. Irish National Awakening has begun in Munster. Naturally, of course it would. We seem to be doing a lot of killing. Must be said. How are we looking? Charted terrain. Okay, logistics secure. Advancing. Right. Is there any way I can interact? I know I should be focusing on other things as well, but I didn't. Okay, so the Opium Wars are coming on. Right. Well, we're going to have the place. Any British state is a treaty port. Well, we're going to have it. Yeah, it's going to be fun. In fact, we're just going to control it. I don't really care. It's ours now. We're going to set up a British colony. Henry, can I be your aide? They can. You certainly can. Yes, I might have a spot of tea, actually. Let's win this war first, and then we can look at some tea, shan't we? How are we looking? Who's winning? I'm going to go with we're probably winning. We did launch quite a fairly sizable fleet, didn't we? I seem to recall. I do seem to recall. So how are we looking? Charles Dickens has appeared. Supports labour movement. Okay. Right, well, good bit of history starting here. Which are our boys? Where are our fellows? The Qing Dynasty are doing their best. Wish they'd do less there. Just surrender, boys. It's not... Look, we have... See, look at this. It's going down bit by bit. Ooh, okay. Let's settle this one. Okay, yes. So, this is, yes, John Snow and the Royal Society of Epidemiology. We're going to support him fully. Yes, so we'll support John Snow fully. A foreign manifesto. Recently, movement, endorsing the movement. Foreign interference ought to be punished. Couldn't agree more. Dickens' tale. His work there is yet to be finished. I dare say the owners of daily is the death of me. This paper was meant to be. So what did Charles Dickens be? British relations towards France improved by 15%. I don't like that. Let's do that, because I don't like any relations improving with France. Right. Tempered their raid with the new Russian labour movement outed members of the trade unionists. As long as their anger is focused abroad. It's not our war right now. Tell you what is our war. This one. China. Okay, the Anti-Russian League. Right, we'll stay out of the war for now. Is France disgusting? That civilians getting hit. No, we did actually tell them if they don't surrender the city, then they are considered combatants. So, oh, look at that! Wow. I don't remember doing this, but hey ho. I don't remember securing any sort of invasion, but here we are, all the same. So let's improve military spending, shall we? Okay. Can I plan more of an invasion? Let's do it. Military lens. Create an army. Can I create one here? We're stationed at South China HQ. Oh, it's a temporary HQ. Create a fleet. Can I do that? Plan an invasion. Plan an invasion of Fujian. No, I kind of want this one as well. No, we best not plan many invasions. Let's secure our position here first. See how things are going. Select enemy formation. Who's this fella? Right. Don't worry. Did we lose? I don't feel like we've lost. I feel like we're doing all right. Right, where is... Okay, we want British Ceylon. Let's get a few of them, shall we? Let's raise another fleet. I think that's a good idea, don't you? One sea node away. British Malaya. Okay, we can... Let's raise another fleet. I think that's a good idea. Ceylon, that's a good idea. The Allied formation. Okay, the Ceylon Rifle Regiment. Yeah, they're good. Bombay Army. Can we do an invasion of any one of these, or do we not need to? Military lens. Plan invasion. Can we plan an invasion of any one of these? Not at war with Great Britain. Plan invasion. Well, they will be, and they shall be. Let's invade Taiwan. Who can we do this? We got Portsmouth. Let's do Plymouth. Let's actually put them to use, shall we? The Army of the West Indies. Perfect. Let's do that. Right, confirm. Don't know what the travel charge is be, but we're going to invade. We are going to invade the fuck out of them. Yeah, that's going to be one. Where are you going? You have war to be doing. No, stop it. Change of plan. Plan an invasion. Okay, sorry. That was the wrong one. I got it wrong. You want to go... Oh dear. Portsmouth Station. Okay, select an army. Let's get the home army. Why not? What's the worst thing to happen? Right, invade, please. China will be ours. There will be no questions to be asked. Cheating king technique. Well, exactly. We need to spread civilization, don't you think? Right. Where's our fleet? Oh, there we are. Have they arrived yet?
So
they are taking their sweet time, aren't they? We did sort of burn it down, didn't we? Don't think we should have... devastation. Well, you know. You knew what you had to do. Okay, well, this is the bit of... Hang on, is this our fleet? Where's our fleet? Okay, there's a naval port. Okay, the invasion's going to be underway. We're going to take Taiwan. It's going to be marvellous. I should probably do other things as well. 4 possible actions. Favour Belgium. Favour Dutch. Favour 24 points. Who do I favour? Dutch or Belgian claims? The problem with the Dutch is they all sound like it's just French with Down syndrome, so it's going to have to be... Oh, okay, it's been selected anyway. Okay, right, so we'll do this instead. How about these? We don't need to do this. Tell me how. Oh, hang on. What's this? Skip lesson. London conference concludes. Peace in our time. Huzzah. No, sorry, hurrah. Right, okay. Belgium-British treaty. Right, where's my invasion fleet? Hurry up. Right, I want you to invade, please. I'm pretty certain. Ah, there they are. They're on their way. That's good. The invasion fleet's good. Right, we're gonna speed this up and watch the invasion. Who are you? That's the Ching. What are they up to? Oh, good, that's a second. Right, there we are. We've got 2 fleets on their way to the Ching, so hopefully they're not gonna be stopped there. Fight Belgium. No, we're not gonna fight Belgium, Crafty. That's not very nice, is it? What did they do? Oh, pharmaceuticals! Huzzah! We have drugs. We love drugs. Well, the Ching are about to not love drugs, but all I'm saying is they had their option. We're sailing an entire fleet back from Britain. So, with that being the expenditure, we're going to blow them all up. That's generally the plan here. I'm not going to lie. There we are. Right. Invasion happening. Right, look at this. Okay, there we are. The Ching are attacking. But this is a much bigger force than I think even they anticipated. Look at that. Men into the slaughterhouse and they're being... Oh, dear. Okay, hopefully Taiwan's going to be an easier invasion. Can you, like, do a naval bombardment or something? Is that something you can do? I have a bizarre feeling we gave them too much time to mobilize. That's alright. Let's see who starts winning. Okay, let's see. It's pretty stalematey at the moment. No, it's not even remotely stalematey. We'll beat them here. Okay, they're going past for the invasion. Don't know how the invasion quite works, but, you know, we are basically fighting Mr. Pitchfork over here. We've got a nice logistics supply sorted, and the rest of the fleet is on its way to Taiwan, so we're going to take it. Yes, exactly. The Belgium are our allies, yes, they certainly are. Right. Okay, let's see how this invasion goes. Hopefully they'll capitulate. We have most of the army of the Qing. Okay, so... Did we do a whoopsie-daisy? I feel like we've done a whoopsie-daisy. Thank you so much for the follow, Merrick! Again, I have no idea how I'm playing this game, so you'll have to bear with me. Look at that! Our troops are nicely... Ooh, what's this? West investment. I'm a bit busy with the war, I'm not gonna lie. I would never lie to you like that. Right, okay, looks like we're going to beat the Qing here. And while they're busy, hopefully our other fleet's arriving at Taiwan very soon. The Opium War's going to look a little different to what you're potentially used to. There we are. Thank you for the follow. Can you salute the camera once, please? Yes, I can, sir. There you go. Good salute from me. Right, okay, you won there. Whatever that skirmish was. How many are we losing? Oh, we're having another skirmish again. Right, where's the rest of our fleet? Yeah, they're taking their while. Maybe they stopped off for a break. Cup of tea. No, I can allow it, I'm certain. Ah, here we are. There we are. The invasion of Taiwan is underway. British Taiwan, as it should be. Perfect man for the game. I'm glad you think so. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to play. Industrial position. Offer free trade as compromise. Every effective leader as a break for government with laissez-faire and success. Right, the minister halfway through. Of course. What happens here? Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's do that one. That looks good. Offer them free trade. Wow, I do not understand economics even slightly. That one looks like the safest option. Look, I'll be honest, I don't really care much about your economics as long as we invade Taiwan. There's not really much to be had otherwise. I should probably actually focus on economics very quickly. Let's do something economic. Let's see. What can we improve on here? Yeah, not really much. Oh, silk! Okay. There we are. That'll bring us money in. Oh, hang on. Maybe we should reduce the number of that. What about dye plantations? That's good. They're luxury goods, aren't they? Okay, this goes up. This is a good increase. Okay, there we are. What about you? Bananas. Let's expand banana plantations. There we are. Look at this. Well, economics really isn't that difficult. There we are. Expand the rice farms. There we are. Look at that. East India Company. What else can we do? Tobacco! Look at that. This economic stuff really is easy. Goodness me. I have this all sorted. Constructing a few construction sectors. You could suggest that. I wish I understood what it means, but you could certainly suggest that. The ultimate question I have... We got... Ooh, my word. That went badly. Okay, no one saw that. That doesn't count. Did we win here at least? Surely we've won here. Okay, well, that invasion failed. I think the next one will go better. We're almost about to win, I think. Okay, right. This is fine. This is fine. The home army is doing fine. Right. Can I reinforce troops here? Military lens. Plan invasion. They are at war with us. I've literally declared a war. Right, okay, we lost an army, but that's fine, because I've got an idea. Recruit a general. Recruitable. That's, there you are, look at that. Okay, there we are. Right, let's make an army. No, I don't know what that means. Right, how do I do this? How's Ulster doing? Good idea. Let's look at Ulster, see what they need. What's Ulster notorious for? Ulster. What can we do here? Oh, let's increase grain. There we are. Hang on, why are they producing grain? Yeah, produce potatoes, please, if you don't mind. This is going to be useful for you, isn't it? A lot more useful. There we are. Let's do some of that. Good. Good. There we are. Right. Okay, local prices. Don't know. This is all useless information to me. Really doesn't help with starting a war, does it? Okay. Someone who knows what they're doing. Will I be having a smoke? I need more tobacco. Someone who knows what they're doing. Please help me. Right, we have constructions queued. Okay. Opium plantations. Good. This is what we like. This is useful for us. Right, there's things here. Government petition. Request extension. Yeah, let's do that. What's the worst that could happen? Political lobbies. Right. Oh, research technology. Right, we can do that. How do we do this? Select technology to research. Technology! Right. Standing army. Okay, we've done that. Mandatory service. What can we select here? Yes, gunsmithing. Oh, we've done all of this. What can we do? Field works, logistics. Let's do logistics. Then we'll do... No, hang on. Napoleonic warfare. We've got percussion cap. No, let's do logistics. That's a good idea. We'll keep people alive. What else is down here? Okay. Oh, okay. We can do some navigation as well. Hydraulic clip. Ooh! Let's do that. Now, I should probably actually... 31 months left. That's the same as 7 years. It's bloody useless to everyone, isn't it? Right, how's our invasion of China going? Who's winning? That doesn't look good. Did we win? Right. Well, that could be a problem. I don't know if we won that one. I'll tell you what, let's throw more men at it. There we are. If we throw more men at it, what fleet do we have? North America. No, we don't have that. East India and China Station. There we are. Right, select an army. Army of the West Indies. Indochina HQ. Right, there we are. Confirm. Why is it not working? Maybe it can't have that army. What about this army? Confirm. Okay. Something's gone terribly wrong here. What about this fleet? Okay, maybe it's the fleet. Confirm? Logistics are important. Agreed. I assume we're acquiring more tea. Yes, we are. Tally ho, Mr. Pred. How are you doing, sir? You'll have to forgive me. I'm trying to launch an invasion, and they don't seem to be awfully keen on doing the whole invasion thing. Right, confirm, please. Yes. Yes, why don't you lot invade? Okay, there you are. That'll work. Right. This will be the one that does it. I'm certain of it. Can I invade? Oh, we've got an allied formation here. That's good. I'll appeal. We'll change ideology. Yeah, let's do this one. Sorry. I don't know what any of these things mean, but it's probably not that important. Good, thank you for just home from work. Yes, indeed. Hello there. How are we all doing? You'll have to bear with me. I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, there's the new invasion fleet on its way. Oh, isn't that good? Okay, right. They're going to land there and blow everything up. I have a bizarre feeling that the Qing have probably made allies, haven't they? Right, this will be our third invasion. Oh, did we win? Here we are. Right, here we are. We'll try again. I'm certain this will be the one. Oh, that's a big army on this one. Very big army. That's all right. They've basically got pitchforks, so I think we'll be fine. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't like the tweaks there. Let's do this one. There we are. Sparks are ready. Yeah, wait there now. Law and order. Yep, let's do that. False democracy. Let's see. Let's do that. I don't know what that means. Right, the Opium War ends soon, so we really need to, like, crack on with this invasion thing. Right, they're doing well over here, so surely that means something. Open the context. Okay. Fence 14. Right, come on. Right, you're all going to take it this time, aren't you? Yorkshire's Tears Rations. Absolutely not. Oh, look at that. We won there. Okay, so we burnt that to the ground. These Chinese are really good at enduring awful things, aren't they? Okay, how's that? Let's embargo them. There we are. Burn. Right, embargo them. Hopefully that'll... Right. Look at this. Okay, hopefully the Qing will slowly die. We can only be so lucky. That's a Qing fleet coming for the assault. Yankee National Awakening in New York. Okay, here we are. How do I get my... Ooh. Right, basically the entire fleet is here. How do I get them to attack? Is there a way to get them to attack? Is that like a thing? Military options. What are our options? Create an army. 10 available targets. Where are the available targets? India. That's a good idea. Let's create one in India. Where are the 10 available targets? It really doesn't tell me. Okay, here we are. Build army. Yes, here we are. South Atlantic. Yeah, let's do you. Where else can we build? East Anglia. Military build-out. That's what we want. There we are. We'll do a bit of the good old military build here. There we are. There. Right. Okay. Military build-up. No, the boars are at it, are they? Right. How's our invasion looking? Okay. We are taking casualties. That's to be expected. Our great nation. Go on. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. Go on. What's the worst that could happen? Ignore it. Yeah, okay. We'll ignore it. That's good. We don't really need much in the way of that anyway. Right, how's our invasion looking? I really wish I could read these things. Okay, we've taken some casualties. But there's a good few Union flags flying about the place. What's going on here? Can we support the invasion? Controlled by Great Britain. Naval invasion. Okay, I don't know what the... Okay, the Whigs have won it, have they? Legitimate government. Okay, that's fine. Deal with this. No organisation. Tactical withdrawal. This close to victory. Absolutely. Did not. I shan't think so. Thank you for the follow. How do I withdraw anyway? I want to control it. I want to burn things. How do I want to... How do I do this? Political lens.
Look, coffee's just tea for paedophiles.
Oh, that's a good idea. We'll make some tea, shall we? Okay, how do I... Naval fortification. Do we control it yet? Want this to be ours. Military lens. Diplomatic lens. Where's established colony? Right, I want one here. An ongoing diplomatic play of war. Okay. We're bayonet charging. Right. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Right, I'll go find something that Spain is improving relations. We like that. That's good. South China HQ. Oh, huzzah! Look at that. We've got a HQ. How are we looking? Corps of Royal Marines. Create an army. Where's South China? Recruiter General. Let's do this. Got here. Okay, well, you're gonna be good. Hang on, did we win? Okay, right. Ooh, we lost a lot of people. Not as much as they did, though. Okay, there we are. Unenforced. Humiliate. Well, we won. There we are, we won. And we've got the port now, so, you know. Don't get funny with us. There we are, a splendid victory. Right, I think a cup of tea might be in order. What time do we make it as well? Right, well, we won against the Chinese, and ultimately, I think that's what matters. Right, diplomatic lens. Do I get to establish a colony? Where is it? Now. Okay, new plan, we're going to invade. Oh, what? What to invade? Nonsense. Absolute bloody nonsense. How do I move my fleet? They're probably all buggered off around the place anyway. Let's find someone else to annoy. Ooh, yeah, that's... Ooh. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Probably be alright. Probably be alright. Okay, now I'm really sorry that Ireland, and Cork specifically, has very much lost, you know, a lot happening, you know. I know this war in China has really cost us a bit of money, but we have Hong Kong now. So, you know, all's well that ends well. You can stop rebelling now, can't you? How do I blow them up? Okay, right. So, we're suppressing the rebellion. Stop suppressing. Right. Political movement is suppressed, yes. Yes, we'll keep them suppressed. They don't really know what's quite good for them, I don't think. So let's, I think there's a really easy solution to this. Oh, what? Why would you leave the Empire? That's bullshit. Right, let's see how this goes. There we are. Exactly. Look at that. It's over. Utopian. Yes. we rule the waves. Don't know if that option's the best one. Right, hold to. I'm just going to... It is indeed the new naval expansion. I'm just going to get a cup of tea quickly, or at least lighter so I can make a cup of tea. Bear with me. Okay, boys. Good news. On top of victory, we have a dog. Say hello, Fritz.
Do it up. Where do you think
There's
you
a
are,
good
man?
boy. There's a good boy. Where are you going? You gonna say hello, Fritz? You gonna say hello, Fritz, are you? Look at that. Yes. Yes. Good boy, Fritz. What a good boy you are. What a good... Right. Fritz, you're going to help me decide next.
It's a long
Right.
way,
Fritz, point at the screen. Thank you for the subscription, sir. Right, Fritz. Do we suppress the Irish Rebellion? Fritz? Fritz, do we suppress the Irish Rebellion? Say yes or no. Speak. Fritz? Okay, new plan. Okay, we're gonna let the dog choose. Oh, the hat's come off. Right, splendid. No, you stay there, Fritz. Fritz, we're gonna do it. Oh, God, okay, you go now. Careful, Fritz! Fritz! You silly goose. Well, dog, but that's it. Okay, hold two. Okay, go on, Fritz. Be a free dog. Be a free dog. Okay, so I'm sure you all agreed that was a very clear-cut case of Fritz agrees that we should be suppressing the Irish. Who am I to argue with old Fritzy boy? He's a smart dog, trained in geopolitics, so suppress Ireland we shall, as soon as I put on a cup of tea. Oh, there we are. Perfect. The tea is... Where's the rest of the tea, actually? Do you need a gun? We'll sort that out in a second. Where did it go? Oh, goodness me, I seem to have mislaid my tea. Got a new hat on as well, so isn't that good? I don't know where the blazes my tea's gone. Oh, there's my tea. It fell down. Please don't have smashed. It didn't smash. Huzzah. I do need to clean my room, but while I'm building my studio... There is presenting problems. Right. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes, suppressing the Irish. So, how do we do that? Okay. 45%. Okay. The movement is secessionist. Okay. Can I move troops in? No, we're going to carry on suppressing them. These are the rules, I don't make them, I just play by them. Then we're going to launch an invasion, I think. Right, let's create an army just in case. I see trouble brewing. Here we are. Western Europe. Recruit a general. Let's see. So, Henry, wait, let's do that. There we are, right. Okay, so, there you are. Right. How do I actually build the army? Right. Here we are. Western Europe. Thank you for the follows. Let's increase the spending. Okay. Let's do it here. Right. I'm expecting trouble. So, obviously, Ulster. It was a good idea to bolster troops in Ulster. So, that's going to get nice and zesty very quickly, I think. East Anglia. Let's build a barracks. Okay. And Lancashire, of course. God's own county. There we are. There we are. Let's raise more troops in Munster as well, especially if there's a rebellion on its way. Right. Revolution in Central Europe. Yeah, honestly, gentlemen, I'm not too sure we're playing our hands that well. We can add more infantry artillery to your existing armies too. Oh, yes. We should probably research it. Oh, no, we're still researching logistics. 16 months left. That's fine. We can manage that. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is my first time playing. It is my very first time playing. And thus far, we've launched a costly invasion against the Qing. And Ireland is getting annoyed at us. What if? Incorporated state. Okay, there we are. We have Hong Kong. So, what do I decrease? How do I bolster Hong Kong? How do I invade the rest of it? Hong Kong. How do I incorporate the state? Right, how do I make it not a treaty port? There's Macau. How do I plan invasion? Nope, that's not going to work. How do I do this? Okay, well, we got something. We should increase our... When Doggo Stream? I'll get Doggo Stream. Oh, I don't know. Accept advice. You didn't have to create a new army. You already have multiple. You play Hearts of Iron 4. I think it's quite clear from my gameplay in this that I don't... I play Civ 5. I need to do a Civ 5 tournament at some point. Oh, that's actually looking like quite a big movement. Dutch Reawakening. Right. I'm suppressing them and it's not seeming to work. I don't think they like it. We'll figure it out. What's the worst? They're in here. Right, we're building an army. Construction. Okay, maybe we don't need as many opium plantations. Now that the Opium War is over. Maybe we just need... Why are we building so many ports? Okay, well, let's do more expansion. Buildings. Let's expand the glassworks. Or this. Take over Australia. Good idea. I have not. Holdfast needs leaders. Don't you worry, I'm one of the many leaders of Holdfast. It's all good. I promise you that. Okay, how do I improve the standard of living? Is there any way to just tell them to shut up and deal with it? I take it that's probably... Oh, look at that! Oh, the movement's... Oh, it's only ever increasing. Okay, that's not good. Maybe a port. I like a port. There we are. There we are. Expanded their port, as it should be. Thank you for the follow. Take back New Zealand. Did we lose New Zealand? Oh, shit, we did. That's not good at all. Okay, right. Expand the port. There we are. That's good. Right. Okay, so I've got this plan. Basically, what it means is... Is there anything we can expand here? Okay, dye plantations. Yeah, we can expand opium. Okay, base production. Right, the tea looks like it's ready, boys. This will help me be more tactical in my approach to conquering the world. I assure you of that. We'll figure this out. Right, there we are. Right, pull that. There we are. So... Sorry, just making my cup of tea. And that doesn't sound good at all. The mob approaches. Oh, hang on. What's this? The mob approaches. Well, they're gonna die. They made their choice. They made their choice. Well then. Should be leading. Has had enough of compromising with his coalition partners. Yeah, fuck him. Why not? one's better? Yes, rule Britannia. Britannia rules the world. Okay, let's do that. Right, how do I deal with this? I am suppressing them. That's about as much as I can do, really. I'll wait for them to rise up in rebellion and just reinvade them. That ought to work. We're good with that. Reclaim India and Pakistan. Ooh, maybe. Maybe that's an idea. There we are. Good cup of tea. I still need to repair my teacup. There we are. Oh, this ought to do it. This ought to do it. Do you think they'll be annoyed? Do you think it will only increase the suppression if I stop suppressing them? How do I just garrison troops and start killing people? I take it that's probably not actually much of an option, is it? National Opera. Cancel the revolution. Oh, okay, there we are. There we are. Right, we've cancelled the revolutionary movement. What's this? So, segregation, national supremacy. How do I figure this out? Okay. So if I stop suppressing them, ethno-state. Okay, right. That's something we need to deal with. 100 plus T. Good idea. It does. Suppressing them is the best thing you can do right now. You can also add an edict if you haven't already. How do I add an edict? This is new to me. How do I do an edict? Is that, I presume that's political.
Do you tune it up?
Oh.
You tune it.
Do it up. Where do you think you are, man?
Enlistment efforts. Okay, hold 2. Promote national values. Yeah, I figured that might not work there. Promote that. Oh, how about this? Ooh, okay. No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Promote social nobility. Maybe they'll be happier like that. If even the Irish think they can get somewhere. A new mandate. Oh, we like that. No, that's not good. Okay, suppress. Suppress it, please. Uh-oh. How do I deal with this? Well, obviously we're gonna... Labour movement. It's revolutionary. Okay, so if I just suppress it... okay, let's just get rid of it. Solid, let's suppress them. That's a good idea. Starting in London. That could be a problem. Okay, click and then violent suppression. Good idea. Right, violent suppression. Where can I do that? Doesn't really look to be anywhere that I can do violent suppression. Where can I click on that I violently suppress? Cannot decree in home counties. Cannot decree here. Is there anywhere that I can decree violent suppression? It says there's one available. Where's that one? Right, okay. I've got an idea. Let's promote social mobility in the home counties. They'll love that. They'll love that. They'll love me for it. I'll be considered an absolute G. Emergency relief. Let's do here. There we are. Hopefully they won't hate us now. If they do. Right. Radicalism has got to be high enough to violently suppress. I guess it's not in Ireland. We have labour to do in the army. What kind of movement is it? Yes. Ooh, dear. That's not looking good. Oh, look at that. We've suppressed the movement enough that they're fucking off. British Revolution. We cannot risk civil war. Agreed. Yeah. We now have National Guard. Oh, God. Look at that. We now have universal suffrage. Okay, well, you know, these things are... Okay. Political lobby disbanded. Uh-oh. Right, so why are they getting all, like, angry at me? Path to liberalism. Okay, that's something. Right, what can I do? Journal entries. Oh, I researched, no, not quite researched. Oh, look at this! Okay, fantastic. How long till I've got logistics? Okay, not too long now. 7 months left. Rough waters started in Irish Sea. Can I garrison my troops? Yes. Well, there's a free weekend coming out for Victoria 3, so it's definitely worth a look at. Let's get through. Nationalism unlocked. Okay, that should be fine. So, what do I do there? Maybe if I look at production. Right. No, we don't need that. Let's see. Big Ben, right. Big Ben's good. Naval fortifications, West Country. Where's Malta? Do we still have Malta? It's around here somewhere. Some tiny little bloody island, isn't it? There we are. And Gibraltar, obviously. There we are. Let's do it to the max, because I don't trust those Spaniards. Right. Port. There we are. Quebec. There we are. That's good. I wish I understood any of what these were. Real. Okay. That's good. I wonder what that means. Long live the Constitution. That's red sandwich. Right, okay, let's newly formed party. Short. There we are. Oh, look at this! Rebellion. Oh, rebellion's not getting away. Oh, the labour movement's fucked off there, so that was good. I think they can. Ooh, dear. Ah, here we are. Okay. No, we don't want to. Yeah, this is the least sort of. Let's do this. Okay, we don't want to influence more. So, diplomatic lenders. What can we do? Establish colony. No, we can't do that. That's okay. Right. Okay. Well, we're trying. How about we create another army? That's good. Actually, let's make another fleet. That's a good idea. There we are. Yes, recruit admiral. That's good. There we are. Sorted. Yes. Yes, we recruit this as our admiral. Here we are. Okay. Okay, good, good. Right, okay. National cast. Okay. Census data. Ooh, I think I'm not doing well. Not very good at this whole recruiting gold discovered in Victoria. Now we're talking. No, we're not going to be a dictator. British get nationalism. Irish get. Yes, they certainly do. Secessionists everywhere. We can't seem to escape it wherever we go. How about... Right. I want to recruit him. How do I recruit? Okay. Good. Good. Yes. Yes. How do I say yes? Is good? Well done. Promoted. Those who think to... Okay. Yeah, let's do that on then. What's the worst that could happen? I'm sure anyone who knows how to play this game is probably looking at me and going, what are you doing? But they say the game is all about how you want to play it, and how I want to play it is blow everything up. Which would be nice. Let's do one of these. Ah, there we are. Logistics are unlocked. Good. How do we deal with that? Research technology was successful. Okay, let's research another technology. Which will get the Irish to not be angry at us. Crystal glasses. Ooh. Okay, we could do any number of these things. No, we're going to society. What can we research in society? Ooh, organised sports. We could do that. How long would that take? 31 months to research organised sports. Realism. Okay. No, that's smelly and gay. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Maybe. Where's the monarchy? What monarchy? Alright, let's do sewage. I can agree on that. Where's the monarchy tree? Where's I want monarchy right now. That's gay. That's gay. These are all gay. These aren't really, like, you know, cool or interesting. I want non-silly and stupid things. Yeah, only need one swap. Order withdrawal from all confrontations between religions. Yeah, they can maintain it. There we are. There we are. Right, we're not withdrawing. They can fucking stand their ground. We invested a fair bit into this place, and I'm not going to let it... Right, naval administration. Right, okay, here we are. We're going to upgrade the south on this one. Because Plymouth. Don't care what anyone says. There we are. 10. Okay, naval fortifications. Home counties, we should probably improve that. Railway. Where's good? Where needs railway? Yeah, why not? Play some there. It's the worst that could happen. University. Oh, we need one of those, don't we? Let's play some in the home counties. East Anglia. There we are. University is good. I'd say the Midlands. It would be wasted on those people. We all know that. Right, how do I do political? Right. Let me blow something up. State actions. Incorporate state. Where can I incorporate? Here we are. Right. Ulster, absolutely. Yep, you're one of our. Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. I see a problem with this one. Yeah, this one doesn't cost money, so let's do that one. Okay, Ireland is ours now. Yeah, we have Ireland. Oh dear, we are lacking on bureaucracy. No, we don't need bureaucracy. The Anti-French Association is requesting that we launch a diplomatic play against the French Republic. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Right, where are you? Let's go with Normandy. How do we do this? Begin open diplomacy. Yeah. How do we do this? Okay. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay. Let's launch a war against France. The game and history is hammering. It certainly is. There's a lot to keep up with, and, well, quite frankly, not in the business of keeping up with it. Right, let's launch a diplomatic play against France. I need no more. Declare rivalry. Open diplomacy. Okay, how do we do a thing? Right, I'm trying to do a thing. This is bad. Let's damage our relations. Oh god, the labour movement's at it again. Right, suppress them immediately. Right, so get rid of them. We need to deal with this lot as well, the Irish nationalists. They're getting marginal support. They've got some... Okay, how do we deal with this? Okay. Right, okay, so we want to just completely stop them from doing anything because that's not very nice. Australia can do its thing. Oh, no. Okay. See, I like it when you can just blow things up. That's sort of more my area. Yes. You say we shouldn't have used it for tea cultivation? Not sure I like that tone, young man. Tea cultivation is very important. Can I launch an invasion against someone? I don't know. Okay, the French are definitely funding this, though. I have no evidence to prove to the contrary, but they're definitely funding this. Right. What can we do here? Okay. So this is something. Construction sector. Okay. Okay, let's do that. And the Midlands, obviously. That needs a good construction centre. And... You know, we could probably deal with the Lowlands, couldn't we? That's fine. There we are. Right, we'll increase you. Very well. South Wales needs something too. Or Wales in general, not just South Wales. There we are. Let's increase construction. Hopefully, that will make them not annoyed. Which would be nice. Can you stop rebelling against me? I don't know what you want. I don't understand this game. It's a very confusing game. And the game always triggers revolts in 1840s. You can hover over revolts and look at their demands to see if they can be appeased. What do they want from me? I know you can see if they can be appeased. I just don't know what it is they want. They want, like, suffrage and things. Right, they want that. Look, that doesn't look like appeasable. Yeah, no, none of this looks appeasable. I could probably deal with the racial segregation, but to be honest with you, I don't really want to now. You know, they're being really mean about it, and I don't think that's the right way to be. So, you know, I'm not going to deal with the racial segregation. You know what? In fact, I'm going to make it worse. How do you make it worse? How do I make racial segregation worse? I need to know these things. For obviously, not that I endorse any sort of racial segregation. Truly, I don't. But hypothetically, I wanted to make it worse. How are we looking at doing that? You know, if that's a thing we can do. Okay, that's not going to do much good at all, is it? Okay. Well, let's keep the expansion like that, shall we? Racial segregation. Take their taters. Decrees are your main way of interacting with them. How do I decree? Is that on the diplomatic then?
So
nope.
uncivilized.
Diplomatic actions. Nope, can't do that. Oh, hang on, what was that? I saw something that was absorb state. Absolve obligation. What can we absolve our obligation of? Let's do that. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so, interest group. Yeah, there's a 30% chance or a 50% chance. Let's do that one. Right, okay. Political actions. Right, state actions. Change capital. No, best not do that. That wouldn't be good. Ooh. Ooh, how do I do this? The labour movement's not very happy with me right now, and I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong. Core ideology, proletariat. Okay, so what do you want? Traditionalism. Okay, so we can change our economic system, that's fine. As if they're not part of our laws. Society. 1, 2, 3, society. Yay! Okay, open prejudice. I have a lot of that. Right, I think from this we can definitely agree that I am good for military leadership and very little else. Exactly, yeah. That's a good idea. You know what's going to be a good way to give them more jobs? Let's build a navy! Excellent work! God, why didn't I think of that? Could have been... it's so much easier now. Brilliant idea. Honestly, you're a genius. Right, okay. Promote to Vice Admiral. Yes. Do I have bureaucracy? Right, okay, good. Good, you're good to go. A doctor in the home counties. Okay, what happens? Okay. Yeah. It isn't a bullet. Yeah, we'll just assume it's a lone wolf attacker. That's a good idea. Right. Okay. Is there rebellion brewing elsewhere? No, they're all happy here. Oh, that was bad. There's a harvest outbreak there. Okay, so I'm weighing my options very kindly here. Thank you for the follow. Ah, thank you, Snitch. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Right. So, we're trying to figure out how to appease these fucking work-hungry peasants. Or the work-shy peasants, rather. And it's not looking good for anyone. Right. Can we create a navy, please? Yes. Right. Give me one, please. Build a capital ship. Oh, ship of the line. Okay. What have we got? There we go. Right, we'll do that. Okay, perfect. Iron hull. There we are. Utility modifications. Ship of the line. Iron frigates. Hull damage. Artillery input. Landing skiffs. Well, we do want more landing, don't we? Let's do that. Create teleporters. There we are. Right. Now, create some ships for us, please. Build one. Yes. There we are. You have work now. You can... join the fucking navy. Right, let's make another army. The West Country have announced plans for a naval march. Stop that march by any means necessary. There's women kicking off. Harbour. Honestly, I think they'll do more damage to the movement themselves, so let's just go for it. Victorian, right. Liberal revolution led by radical leaders and get Christians being suppressed by the powers. Yes. Yes. Ah, okay. We'll make them loyalists. No change of affairs. We now have no home affairs. Okay, how'd that happen? We now have wealth voting. Okay. Didn't know how I did that, but that's fine. Let's build up our navy. Hollis revolt in England. So I could have a Tuesday before. Yeah, maybe. Yes, indeed. Right, we've got a lot of like generals here, but not a lot. Okay, let's build some. Yeah, that's. Okay. Right, we're gonna need to get to work on this whole building a fleet thing, I think. Right. I probably should have actually paid attention to what they had to say in the tutorial. Okay, I did that. Yes. And let's see. Next. Oh, yes, we need to do that. Improve... Oh, God, why'd that happen? Improve manufacturing. Right, here we are. Let's improve it. There we are. Okay, I understand. Proposed 2-power treaty by Brazil has been declined, but I don't remember accepting or even getting an offer. You bastard. I don't even know. Right, what do you want liberty for? It only comes as a curse and a burden for you. Diplomacy panel. Right, what does it show me? Yeah, okay, they're getting... They don't want liberty. By subject type. Colony. Chartered company. No one cares. Right. Okay, next. So what does it want me to do? This can be helpful. Okay, yes, I've learnt my lesson from you. Learnt the game. Why is it not ticking me? Okay, Federate Australia. Ooh, I missed that. Okay, I missed all of these things. That's not good. Oh, countdown to war. Let's see. I want to see where they've mobilized fuck all, which is, I mean, probably good for them. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm glad I could. If this is 1842, the movement genuinely did blow over. Victoria let POTUS. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. They'll bloody wear themselves out. They'll wear themselves thin. 13th British Army. Why have we got fuck all troops here? Right. Also, building a barracks has started. Good. Right, we need the... How do we recruit for the 13th? Oh, hang on. Right, we need more of these fuckers for Hong Kong. Just in case there's an invasion. We're quite good at these. That's Munster. We don't want that. Ulster. No. No. Where's the home counties? There we are. There we are. Right. So we're going to get everyone to join the army, so then they can't complain. That's generally my thinking anyway. Expand barracks. There we are. They're going to be happy. France is we've damaged relations. Right. Can I launch an invasion? Right. A newspaper called the Yorkshire Guardian has printed a bigoted article about the Irish people living there. We can suppress the article or we can let it be released. What's our chance? Negative R. Let's ignore it. Sorry. Let's ignore it. Right. Okay. That's okay because our diplomatic ties against France are going to be taken out. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to declare a rivalry. I'm going to embargo them. I'm going to also expel their diplomat. There we are. Open diplomacy. Right, how do I make a play for them? So, basically, our next option is to attack France. Now, I need to figure out how we're going to do that. Right. French articles. Right, what do we want? Give me money. Okay, give me... Let's go with £1,000. That seems reasonable. Right. And... in exchange... I don't really want to give you anything. Let's see. What do I want off the French? What's unavailable? No. Okay, well, give us money. That's always a good one. Right, something tells me they're going to love that one. It was declined. Right, okay, obviously they're hostile intent. We can evade them now. It certainly is. Oh, snitch, sorry, that word is a banned word. You know, the F word, the France word. It's a banned word, you see. I need to get a bot auto announcing the word France is banned. People keep on using it in this chat, and I don't like it. Not one bit. Right. Okay. I think it's about time we plan an invasion. Right, why is that not working? How else can we, like, make them... Right. Diplomatic... Okay, draft a treaty. Okay, tell you what. You could also have our debt as well. How about that? There we are. Okay. Okay, the Hull agreement has been declined. They really want a war with us, don't they? Open diplomacy. Reputable. Whom don't like them? Treaty of the Quadruple Allies. Right. Who are they at war with? I don't know. Right, let's draft another treaty. I think this will be the one that gets them. Right, give us everything. I want literally everything off you. There we are. They're gonna love this. Honestly, they're gonna. They really. They'll think this is fantastic. Right. Did you accept it? Okay, Declaration of London. They turned it down. Can't believe they do that. That's outrageous. How do I invade them now? No, well, you're telling me, Protide? My Arthur Wellesley. Not quite as established as that. I'm trying to figure out how to invade France. Right. Someone who knows the game. How do I get to such a point I can just invade France? Can I just launch a surprise invasion? Is that like something I can do? How many troops have they got? I don't know, they're French troops anyway, they suck. Right, how do I blow them up? Give me something. Open diplomacy. Right. Relations cold. Yes, attitude is wary. How do I damage their relations? We'll figure something out here. Best way. Okay, right. Select diplomatic lens, go to diplomatic demands. Okay. Diplomatic lens. Diplomatic demands. Okay, and then demands conquer state and war. Right, that's something I can deal with. Where are we? We could ban slavery as well, that would be good. Right. Where's the go to war? Okay, let's just annex. Why can't we do that? This is not very good. Right. Yes, but we take our allies out if we invade France. You don't understand. Right, so this is some 5D chess for me. Right, so let's see. We take a number beyond the reckoning to storm Brittany. It's not about the money, okay. It's about the message of the right thing. Right, there we are. Modern sewage has been done. So you know what that means. Now modern sewage has been improved. We can look at. Oh, we could do an ironclad actually. That would be good. But we want the men on the ground. Let's rifling. Breech loaded artillery and repeaters. How long will that take? 9 to 6 months. 7 years? 7 years? Rifling it is. No, I'm not doing that. You've embargoed us. Why have you done? I suppose we embargoed you, didn't we? But that's not good, is it? Diplomatic lens. Go to diplomatic demands. Conquer states and war. Where's conquer state? Tell me if anyone sees conquer state. Okay. Can we do something? Conquer state! Oh, there we are. Right, that's ours. Okay. Confirm. Yes. I'm really glad we built up our military. That would be really terrible if we didn't. Okay. So I've done that now. Okay, attitude. What demands could you possibly have not? Right, okay, now we can invade. Right, plan invasion. No? Can we not invade? No, you're not gonna look very good now when we invade. You're gonna look like quite the wallies. It won't be good for any of you. No, sir. Right, let's build some frigates. These are good. Okay. Let's do some of these. Capital ship. Maybe some of these. Honestly, I'm probably destroying the economy right now, but, you know, anything from war with France, quite frankly.
Do you
Create
truly
an
done?
army. There we are.
tuning.
Do it up.
Give me more.
You are, man.
I want more. Ooh, okay. We need more of these, don't we? Oh, there we are. West Country. Skirmishes. There we are. There we are. That should do the ticket. Okay, right. Where are the Royal Marines? I want the Royal Marines. Go back. Okay, we want landing Marines. Oh, Lancers! Right, we need some of them in the West Country. How many have we got in the West Country? Where's West Country? It's around here somewhere. I know. I could probably do better reading, but that for an incredible military mind such as myself, that would only waste more time. More time that we don't have. There we are. Some Lancers. That's good. Right. We don't have time for this whole reading debacle. This is... Right, let's raise some in... the West. Let's raise some in the Midlands as well. Actually, no, let's go for the West Country. Because that's my home county. Home counties. Multiple of those. Okay, here we are. Right, increased military build-up. I'm sure France won't notice a thing. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we are. That should do it. Now, if we have 0... Exactly. What's our economy looking? Ooh, that could be better. Don't worry, it'll all come to a head when we invade France. I'm certain of it. The entire economy of the country is going for the invasion of France. That's what we're going to do. Oh, did that bloody, Oh, look, the rebellion fucked off. Maybe it's something to do with all the build-up we've been having. Yeah, I'd be scared too if I were you. Right. How do I, like, stop our debt? How much? What's our military expense? Ooh. Yeah, most of our economy does seem to be going to the military, kind of. That's fine. Let's build some things. Let's build some trade centers in there. There we go. Okay, right. We want to build. Let's go to the buildings thing. Because we can probably increase glassworks. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that's not good. Okay, where are these net drains on us? Right. We want to build chairs. Luxury goods are going to be our way forward, I'm telling you, boys. No. Okay, we want luxury. Handcrafted furniture. We want chairs. What are we doing? Ah, fantastic! Finally, some good news to be had. Right, here we go. Plan the invasion of Normandy. Right, here we are. Plan invasion. Right, Normandy. Actually, let's start with Brittany. Mind you, Normandy's closer. Right, select a fleet. How do I select all of them? Plymouth Station. Right, let's take you out for it. No, we could do Portsmouth. Let's do Portsmouth. Most of you there, aren't they? And then the home army. Right. Not these fellas. They'll be fine. Right, send the entire home army. We'll mobilise then. Right, here we are. We're going to invade France. If we recruit everyone... Yeah, exactly. The homelessness problem will go. Now, for those of you who don't understand my logic here, neither do I. Because I don't know how to play this game, and it's become evidently clear that I have no idea how I'm doing it. But we have a better navy. Presumably due to the fact that we built it up. So hopefully they blow each other up. Right, when's this invasion happening? That's not good. Maybe they're not as strong as we are? Okay, right. Well, hopefully the invasion just subsides. Be fine. I'm sure they'll figure it out for themselves, won't they? Yeah, look at that. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh, okay. Okay, we'll crash them. We'll crash them. We'll be fine. Be fine. Be fine. This is a side share. I will at some point this week. Don't worry as well, because my shed will be constructed next week as well. Or at least the finishing touches. There we are, we're winning. Right, India's the side share. We need to deal with the real problem here. Oh god, oh, right, my entire army is on the other side of the world. Let's plan another invasion. Plan invasion, Brittany. Right, let's select another fleet. Plymouth Station. Yep. Good. Good. Army of India. Army of the West Indies. Yeah, let's get some of you. Okay, there we are. Right, war with France. Good. Okay. Oh, there we are. The invasion fleet's on the move. Right, this will be good. Okay, we just need to prepare for the invasion. That'll be fine. We'll fend them off. Maybe I shouldn't have immediately deployed all my troops. It's going to take a while to pick them up, but these things happen. Right, the entire invasion fleet is on its way, so that'll be fine. How's India looking? Yep, India's good. We're fending them off. There we are, look at that. Ooh, no. That could be a problem. We'll probably deal with that, but quite frankly. Oh, yeah. Right, somehow through military spending, I don't know how, I've driven this empire into the ground. This isn't good. But we are going to invade France, so, you know, I think we can all agree. Probably not my worst choice. Right, where's my fleet? Oh, France, you're in trouble now. Thank you so much for the follow. Exactly. Anyway, why do you presently occupy Washington, Oregon, and half of... It's a good question. Why do I do that? Do I do that? Or do I not know what I'm doing? Right, here we are. The invasion fleet is on its way. Watch this, boys. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to split the invasion. It's going to be marvellous. Thank you very much. How's India looking? Thank you for the follows, chaps. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's not looking fantastic. Okay. Can you just, like, fight harder, maybe? And maybe the rebellion's gonna just go away on its own if I just ignore it. Yeah, that's what will happen. It's a side thing, really. Look, if we just ignore the invasion, it will just go away of its own course. They do that. They do that. What are you doing? Why are you invading things? Oh, no. Oh dear. Yeah, this will be fine. The Normandy invasion is going to be marvellous. Exactly. You're not a good leader if you don't invade France. There we are. Right, the invasion's underway. Look at that. Scottish National Awakening. Now's not the time, Scotland. Oh dear. You know, we might be in an actual pickle here. It's all right. When we invade Brittany, it's going to be... Ooh. Yeah. Can you do a naval bombardment, for fuck's sake? Okay, I need more soldiers. Okay, return to port. That's fine. That's fine. Please don't invade. And look at that! Did we win? I feel like we've won. In our own way. I feel like it was a... I don't know what they're doing. Why are they falling back? I didn't agree to this. Die on your own turf, sir. Right. You know what we need? More military spending. Now, I know we look like we're in horrific amounts of debt, but I think more military spending is going to be the way forward here. So if we create an army, Western Europe, the world is changing. Yes, it is. And it's going to be... Right, cavalry, marines. Okay, so we want more cavalry. Okay. So, let's do the home counties. That might be an idea. Okay, we currently don't have enough presently stationed. Where are all the troops in Lancashire? Right, here we are. Okay, so we're just going to absolutely bum rush The amount of troops we can assemble. They got loads of troops everywhere. What are they all complaining about? There we are. Right. There we are. Let's train a load of Oh, look at that! Oh, that's finally some good news. Right. How do we invade? Right. We are the superior... Right, West Midlands. They're not really doing much, are they? Let's conscript a load of people from Birmingham. They'll figure it out. They're good on the battlefield. Right. Invade France, please. This is before... I recommend people Google the pig war, by the way. America and Britain nearly got into it. Very typical of us. Right. Okay, so, new plan. Normandy. Oh, actually, French lower countries. Maybe Belgium will help us. Maybe that's the problem. There's already burning here. Okay, we cut them off here. Right, let's select a fleet. Portsmouth. Select an army. Home army. Okay, this is good. I think they'll figure it out. Fully mobilized. Right, you're good to go. Right. Good. Okay, good. Invade, please. There we are. Right, there you go. Get to Portsmouth, please. Look at that. Watch this. Where are you going? How's India going? Let's see India. Ooh. Ooh, I probably should have paid a bit more attention to that. They seem like they've got it. They'll be alright. How's France going? War leader. Us. Your side. Plus, that's a bigger number, so that's good. Big number means more. And more's good. Right. Look at this. Right, we're invading this place. We're going to win it. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's a lot more troops. I really... How did the invasion of Normandy go? Or Brittany, sorry. I could have sworn I planned an invasion of that place. Right, let's invade Normandy yet again. Select the fleet. Right, where's Plymouth? Nope, we can't do Plymouth. Here we are. Let's do that. Select an army. Why are there no armies available? How are they that busy? Right, come on. You're doing fine. You can fend them off. We've got naval support, surely.
Those Franks must be invaded.
Yeah, easier times. Oh, okay. Okay, here we are. Right, thank goodness it's over. That's all that means. Right, okay, here we are. Invading France. Indeed. Right. Okay. That's fine. Militarily, our navy's much better. It's just the ground forces that could be a bit of a problem. But we are equipping more ground forces as we go. So hopefully we can embargo France. How do I do something here? Political lens. How do I... No, there's not really much to do here, is there? Enlistment efforts. Yes. Yes. A lot of enlistment effort, please. Okay, we don't want... You don't need a... Perhaps not everyone... No! Fuck off! Build the monument! Right, okay, enlistment effort. That's more important here. We don't care about your social mobility. No, absolutely not. We're keeping Charles Dickens here. He's a national treasure. Right. No social mobility. You know what we do need? We need more military. Right, Midlands. Start recruiting more. There we are. Okay, how's our invasion over here looking? It's a bit more even-handed. Slightly more even-handed. Not much. Okay, that's gone terribly now. Where's the rest of the French army? Right, we're keeping them busy. We are actually holding our own. I think the Navy's doing a toast to our prosperity. Oh, actually. Yes, Ollie. They might invade France if we ask them, so there's that. Right. Okay, how's our army looking? How's the West Midlands military forces looking? Want children to sit... yes. No, we're basically fighting France, because they're France, you see. It's this plan I've got. The use of... ooh, I can research more technology now, can't I? Technology. Right. We've researched rifling. That's good. Research repeaters. There we are. How long was that? 7 years! Oh, for goodness sake, boys. Triage. We could do that. That might keep people alive. But why keep people alive when we can kill them at a more rapid rate? Right. Yeah, there we are. Right. Just hold out for 7 more years, boys, and you'll get better guns. That'll change the tides. I promise you there. Promise you on that one. Yes, the country has drifted ever so slightly into, well, dead. And I know there's a lot of the blame game going around. And I know it's easy to start blaming, especially me, for the actions. I don't think we should do that, personally. Because I think we can all agree that war with France is a good idea. Hot save in the chat. Yeah, no, we could use some guns. Look at this. War's going fine. Except over here. We can ignore that. I was sort of hoping the Navy might actually take it on this one, but clearly not so bad. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, we kept them split. No beer, no vote. Anti-alcohol palette. Yep, absolutely. Yep, beer's necessary here. Right, okay, so the invasion didn't go too well. Okay. I'm sensing there's going to be a lot of blame back in Westminster for this particular run of the invasion. That's okay, because, you see, what we've done is we've improved the state of our armed forces. So I think one more attack over here, we're going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Home army! Look at that. They're ready to go. Right, so now we need Plymouth Station ready to crack. There we are. We've got a navy. We've got an army. Now go and assault them! And let's do another invasion while we're at it. Thank you for the follow. You literally picked one instance in the 19th century where France is stable. 19th century. King beheaded, Napoleon III claims the throne. Well, you know, they're France. It's gonna work. Yeah, let's get with that one. Okay, here we are. Invasion. Go. They've got a lot more troops than we do. Mind you, ours are volunteer soldiers, so they're probably better fighters. Right. While that's going on, let's invade somewhere else. Plan invasion. Yes. Let's go for Brittany. Okay. Select an army. Army of the West Indies. Select a fleet. Portsmouth. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. No, we can't do that, can we? It's not good. Is the fleet the problem? I think the fleet might not be the problem here. I think it might be the army. Okay. Right, okay. Not to worry. Not to worry, boys. I've got a plan. Am I still in the 44th? No, I left the 44th years ago. Why would I be in the 44th? No, I'm the first RM. Best regiment. There we are. Thank you for the follows, boys. Here's our pay. There you go. Whatever is not going to distract from the war effort. Oh, look at that! We whittled them quite nicely. Okay, let's see how this war's going. We still have a slight lead? I'm just saying, Arthur Wellesley is still alive. As he should, and I couldn't agree more. I don't know what the economic incentive is for war with France, but I can only wholeheartedly support it, to be entirely honest with you. I think... Create an army. Right, Western Europe. Let's create more. Infantry. Let's create more. How long is it going to take to create more infantry? Let's get some Scottish. Okay. Okay, right, okay. Probably not important. There we are. There we are. Scotland is going to fight for us. Ulster's going to... The Welsh are going to fight for us. The West Country is prosperous now. RM Henry. True soldiering. As it should be. As it should be. There we are. Look at that. Yeah, no, I'm nowhere near associated with the 44th. No, I left years ago. After, well, we'll go into it, but let's just say backstabbing was involved. And a lot of it. I hear it's, the 44th is under hard times.
You tune it up.
As I've been informed.
Do it up. Where do you think you are, man?
There we are. Right. Harvest conditions. Okay, I don't know what that means. Just join the army, all of you. Not in real life. I mean, if you want to, you go for it. Learn the game. Why would I do that? How are we looking in India? I think... The problem is, while there's war in India, it's really, you know, distracting from the real issue here. Okay, so looks like hopefully we can improve our situation shortly. Oh no, we're gonna lose this battle, aren't we? Okay, right. Well, we winning here, maybe? No, we are not. No, we are not. Chill with the Bavarians. I think we are. I've not touched them. Greek obligations expiring. Okay, what's here? Home army has a 4% attrition rate. Well, that happens in a war. It's to be expected. Current situation. Low organisation. Right. Do I need to recruit more generals? I feel like I need to recruit more generals, don't I? Create army. West. Recruit general. Here we are. It's Newport. Yeah, let's go on. National cast. Back. Okay, let's recruit you. How do we recruit you? There must be a way. Thank you for the follow. Zulu Wars Governor. Interact. Okay. Promote to Major General. This cannot be undone. Okay, well, I make that decision, not you. And I need generals for this war with France. So, yes, he will be... okay, let's... I don't know what any of these things do. Overview. How many peasants have we got? How many can be utilised to join the army? Okay, that invasion plan did not go well. Okay, let's let the army build up a little bit, shall we? Hopefully France doesn't plan an invasion. That wouldn't be good. Okay, it's even Stevens on war with France. So I think this will be the next one. Right, how do I recruit for you, fellas? Yes, I want to recruit for you, please. Right. Expand barracks, yes. Recruit, please. We need more men. There's a lot of dead regiments here. Honestly, I'd be more than... Yes, absolutely. Right. What's this? Yes. You're probably right about that, Villas. To be honest with you, I just really don't like France. Peace deal proposed. With who? Proposed by the French. Do you accept? No. Right, who has a... dead jail for full off? Yeah, okay. That'll be fine. Right, reject peace. No peace with France in my lifetime. Why can't I reject it? Okay. We'll reject the peace deal. Let's reject all the peace deal. Don't you worry, France, we're coming for you. Right. Okay. We need 35 available targets. Okay. New plan. Maybe our landing port was the problem. Okay, let's get Corsica. Maybe mainland France is not the way forward. Maybe it's Corsica. Right, Portsmouth Station. Plymouth Station. There we are. Let's do that. And let's do the home army. Can I not get the Marines? No commander in this formation. How do I give them a commander? Right. How do I give some of my boys a commander? We're going for Corsica. This is going to be the one. We'll get something off France. We'll sort something.
Britain hasn't been successfully invaded since 1066.
Exactly.
If you managed to get invaded, you would officially be a worse monarch than Harold Godwinson.
Well, good thing I'm not a monarch. We're invading Corsica. There we are. Right. We've got fewer, but we've got a better navy present. So this will be fine. I can see us winning this one. As long as the French don't get involved. Or the mainland of France. I'm going to get Corsica. It's going to be ours. And then we can have more negotiation. Oh, look at that. It's 9 versus 9. It could go either way. I don't know if that's what it means. It's one of the battles. It could get... Oh, God, we're losing. Okay, well, I'm not a qualified military commander. What are we doing? Right. Okay, looking at the money, we're quite heavily in debt. Now, I know that there's probably going to be a lot of blame on my shoulders. Why the Navy not getting involved? You would have thought. Yeah, they're fighting really well. Kind of didn't expect that, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay. Andalusia. Right, well... Can we level Spain to get involved? Like, can they do something? Okay, we have... Where are my contingent of Marines as well? I need to... Why are they... 13... No commander in this formation. Right, how do I make a commander? Information. Customize. I like these. Based on culture. Based on state. There we are. Why are they not all doing that anyway? Confirm. Right. They should be doing that. Right, how do I give them a commander? Oh, yes. How do I convince Portugal to go to war? That's probably a good idea. Portugal, can you invade France for me? Oh, we own most of it. Let's build an urban building. There we are. That'll help the war effort. And you can have an arts academy if you like. Go on. Right. So, Portugal's with us. Open diplomacy. How do we make them attack France? Okay. Okay, this is not looking fantastic. Not looking fantastic. Yes, my room is a little bit dark. Don't you worry. I tell you what, boys, as well. I think this game is proving complex, and more importantly than proving complex, I'm proving hungry. Not as in the country, as in I'm rather famished. Right, how do I right-click to open the context menu? Okay, so can I customize based on state? Okay, British Army. Okay, confirm. What are you doing in there? How do I move these armies about anyway? Right. I need to be doing something, and I really don't know what I'm doing. Recruit a general. That's a good idea. There we are. Right, you're a good general. You can lead that. Recruit a general. You'll be a general too. So there. Okay. There we are. Motor industry. Wow. What year is it? 1846. Okay. So do we wait 7 years before we invade France? Oh, really? Oh, we're doing good then. Watching... Oh, that's cute. You starting World War. No, just war with France. I don't think this has the world involved. We won't get that far. Won't get that far. Skirmish infantry. Okay. Let's have some of them, shall we? Right. How do we do this? Right. Home counties. Okay. Right. We need more. How's that thing in India going as well? Okay. France has the upper hand. Ooh, the Indians have the upper hand as well. East India Trade Companies are really doing a bother there. Right. So we've got war support, so that's good. How are we looking over here? Oh boy. Okay, so we are actually winning. Maybe we'll wait for this to be over. And then... Okay. I've got an idea. It's not a good idea. But how do we recruit... Why... Okay, here we go. Okay, how do we increase your... Let's recruit some landing grades. Okay, home counties. Can I recruit them for regiments? Is that like a thing I can do? No, we don't have the... don't really have much in the way. Our debt's actually not looking too bad, I don't think. Okay, let's... Uh-oh. Okay, that was a French invasion force. Okay, that was because of the whole Corsica thing, wasn't it? Okay, that's reasonable. That's very much more reasonable. Right, I tell you what. We have been going for 2.5 hours. So, I tell you what. We are going to save the game here for now. Yes, that's good. So, we're going to, I think... We'll go raid someone else because I'll be honest with you, I really need something to eat. So thank you all for joining me. I'm sorry I didn't really understand what the naval update was. Hopefully it was, you know, hopefully it gave you insight into what things were and what's to come. I don't quite understand myself, but I think we all learned a lot. Mainly that I'm not cut out for this whole naval invasion business. Or any invasion business, or diplomacy. Put me as a battlefield commander, and I'll do fine. Put me anywhere else. You have a raid suggestion. What's your raid suggestion? Who's your raid suggestion? Whom is your raid suggestion? I did well so far. I'm glad you think so. Because I have no idea. Till next time. Next time will be Wednesday. I promise you that. I promise you that. Give me the raid suggestion. Props build a Minecraft VTuber. We could do that, couldn't we? Who might props build? Okay, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Create a dashboard. Right, stick around, boys. We're going to sort this raid out. Stream manager. Bear with me, boys. Bear with me. Right. And also, the shed will be built next week. Hopefully, I'll play this game with people who understand it in the future as well. That will be my plan. Right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, pops build. Build. I find there. Oh, look at this. Let's see how they look. Yeah, it's on it. Let's raid them. Right, okay. Everyone be polite when we go to colonize this other one.
Okay. Remember to
Right, you are villainous. Remind me for next time. We're going to raid this one. Everyone be polite if you don't mind. And we'll all be good. Right. Cheerio for now, gentlemen. And have a good one.